Okay, so on HPR, we see that this thing spiked to 9 and then pulled back sharply. Now, we never got a gravestone candle here, but it did sell off sharply, halted to the downside. You've got this hammer here. This is a capitulation. And then the next candle's green. That usually means a change in direction. And sure enough, it goes up, but it gets up to resistance. Now we have the hammer at the top of the channel, or at the top of the resistance. That's a bearish candle. And if this one now trades below this 8.25, you would look for it to sell off. So you'd want to enter, and you would want to exit that trade if this starts to trade below the 8.25, because you have this hammer candle. So you got the hammer candle at the bottom with the long wick, pulls back. The bulls are in control. The bears tried to take control, but the bulls got it back. Next candle's green. You take that. That's usually a change in direction. It pops, gets up to resistance. You get the hammer at the top. If this breaks down below 8.25, then it probably sells lower. So let's watch and see what happens. And there's the sell-off. Now could come back to 750. The thing is, we don't know how far it'll sell off, but usually now it'll sell off to 750. I would look for that now to trade down to this level here. So we can see this next candle, it is starting to continue to sell off here. And the problem is that there's no volume. So stocks will fall under their own weight if there's no volume to support it. Had a huge spike up on big volume and good volume to the downside. Halted, volume to the upside, but not as much. And then it gets up to that candle there, hammer candle. Next one's, red. You would expect this to sell off. As I said, there it is down to the 750. And probably continues to go lower. Maybe down to 715.